And with the summer heat comes, of course, the Cold War. In many Canadian offices, the negotiations are underway. How high do we crank up the AC? As the CBC's Marissa Dragani explains, the battle line falls along gender lines.
As you heard, it's the hottest day of the summer in Toronto, and Alma Sinanagic is bundling up.
It is pretty chilly sometimes in here, even though it's very hot outside.
Actually, it's almost a running joke how cold the women are and how hot the guys are.
Is that just another gender stereotype? Alan Hedge studies people in their working environments.
Some of those differences relate to biology, and some of those differences relate to other things like the kind of clothing that people wear.
Hedge says heating and cooling standards were set in the 1970s based on workers wearing suits. Women tend to dress in lighter clothing, and there are other differences. They don't have fat on their hands, ankles, and neck to help keep them warm, nor are they as hairy as men. The hair helps keep in the heat. And that's not all.
The average man has about 30% more muscle than the average woman, and muscles generate a significant amount of body heat.
But the thermostat war has other effects. Research shows workers aren't as productive and eat more when they're cold. But the bigger impact is on the environment. A decade ago, in an effort to save energy, Japan turned up the thermostat to 28 degrees in government offices during the summer. Employees were encouraged to wear casual clothes.
It saved a huge amount of energy. In fact, in the first year that they did this, they saved about 500,000 tons of carbon dioxide emissions.
Since then, the initiative has spawned a whole new clothing industry in Japan, focusing on lightweight business attire. Here in Toronto's financial district, it might be a tough sell to convince the country's top movers and shakers to trade in their suits and ties for flip-flops and Hawaiian shirts. But experts argue it's time to start sweating for the environment as well as the bottom line. Marissa Dragani, CBC News, Toronto.